All right. Hello? Hello? Not sure if this is coming through okay. Huh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Woo. Okay. Well, hello friends. And hello friends. Welcome back. A little repeat there. Fix that. There we go. Hello friends, and welcome back to the second part of my playthrough of Oneshot. It's kind of an most unorthodox kind of way to play this, is that I did the full run of the, I guess, first part of this game last night on the Internet Remix channel. It's a good 6+ hour video, so if you haven't seen it, feel free to go check it out. And I'm finishing it today on my own personal channel, just because I'm not scheduled on the IR channel to stream right now. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So, basically what happened last time, very emotional journey. At the very end, we had the choice to either save the world or sacrifice the main character, to save the world, or destroy the world faster and let the main character live. So we chose the more altruistic, utilitarian choice of saving the world. Very sad. But this is one of those games that kind of does some metagaming, like Undertale does. I actually had to go into like the documents files on my computer and delete some files and uncover some other stuff to get to this part in the game. It's all... Oh, speaking of which, a message I was apparently supposed to get just never came through for me. So a friend on the IR channel sent me what it's supposed to be, and I will read those right now. Where did they go? There we go. Okay. So I believe it's from the same, the author, the same person who's been kind of talking to us throughout the game. Unfortunately, y'all can't see what I'm seeing. But this says, it looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you're ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. The session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you'll know what you should do. I confess, it'll be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then next page. Look at me, asking you for favors, only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you're simply afraid of what might happen, because I'm afraid too. Next one. If you enjoy the world as is... Hi! Oh, perfect. Hey, Anton. Rockin'. Alright, I'm reading through the files you sent me. If you enjoy the world as it is, if you're satisfied with the story as is, if you really don't want to see anything change for better or worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. Last one. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. And within these letters, there are certain letters that are capitalized and emboldened. So I'm guessing that's a code that they're trying to give us. So let's figure that out. I'm going to type it out as I do it. S-O L-S L-S. And they're capitalized, so I'm capitalizing. And these two aren't capitalized. Yeah, I'm going to kind of write them as they appear. S-O-L-S-T-I-C-E. Solstice. C. Solstice. Howdy. So, I'm not sure if it'll be uploaded on YouTube. If it does, I guess you guys will know when it comes on. It's possible that I'll just, if IR wants the first video uploaded onto the channel as part of, the pre-Camp Remix streams, I'll happily give this episode to them as well. Howdy, Sam. All right. So that was the message I should have gotten. But now we're on to the second part of this. Hey, Consume Calcium, welcome. I just read the letters that Anton had given me and decoded them, and so we get Solstice. Don't know what that means yet. Nico feels uneasy. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Twitch doesn't hold on to him a long time either. I plan on putting them up somewhere. Whether it's IR or my channel, they're going up. Yeah, it was an emotional ride, and I want to keep that around. Time to be anxious if the thing is in the inventory. There's a strange journal. Found in the Barrens is written in an unknown language. Good, cool. Yo, yeah, thank you guys. Anton and Consume Calcium it helped me out yesterday. Apparently, I was supposed to get a file in my documents and it just never appeared. And we had to. We destroyed the old save file, and that's intentional, and now we get to go this extra kind of secret route. Rockin'. Clever name or something, and Sam. I don't know if you saw any of yesterday's playthrough, Sam, but it's on the IR channel. It's on the Internet Remix channel. It's 6+ hours long, so it's quite a journey. But we're doing the, I guess, quicker continuation of the story. The door's locked. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. But it's not too dark to read here. A soft glowing light trickles through the window. This time, there's no remote on the floor. Input password. Well, I think I know what it is. Password hint. Documents. There it is. Alright. Solstice. I'm going to put in Solstice. Come on, be it. Ha Woo! Wonderful. Yeah, cool. Yeah, right on. It's midnight where you are. All right, have a good night, Anton, and feel free to, watch the VOD whenever it's done, and it'll be up somewhere eventually. Oh, cool. All right. Okay. Oh, what? You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, no. This does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Darby? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of the door unlocking. Darby? That sounds so familiar. Yay, Windows 95. Nostalgia intensifies. Okay. Hello? Anyone? Nighty bolt. Okay. Alcohol. Thank you. Ah, yeah, I gotta get the bathroom plant. Alright, snaps off. All this stuff we've done. Nico digs it out. Alright. I think my feels are prepared. I recovered. I had a good restful sleep last night. There's the light. The sun. Yeah. It's time. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Camp Stream Mix is gonna be a fun time. Here we go. Cybersports or art? Alright. Hello, Robo. The outpost, where Kip is? Ah. A light bulb, you are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friends. I am most humbled by your presence, yes? Thanks. Sorry. I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. Yeah, I can figure it out, I think. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh! So you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about... You know this. Going home. About Darby.
When I woke up in that house, for some reason, I called out a name. Darby. I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on the computer too.
Ah, that would be our god.
Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that.
You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know?
It just made sense, I guess.
Ah. Have you already contacted Darby then?
Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, Darby? God? This is going to sound weird, but have we met before?
Yeah.
But I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry, but it's nice to meet you, Darby. My name is Nico. I just contacted Darby, yeah.
Not to be afraid. Do not be afraid to ask Darby for assistance.
And of course, I'll if I get stuck or anything, I'll reach out and ask. Consume calcium. You seem to know exactly what you're doing, so I appreciate the offers to help.
Do not be afraid to ask for Darby's assistance. You are the Messiah, after all.
Can you tell me about going home? Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home.
Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry.
Oh, can you tell me about the light bulb? I found it in the house I woke up in.
Within your hands is our new sun.
Your son?
Yes! Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out.
Oh.
The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Unfortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it in the tower.
That looks pretty far off.
Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant.
Oh. Can you tell me about the world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark.
Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun.
Oh, and that's what the tall thing was.
As you go farther towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere.
Ooh. I think that's all I have to ask for now.
Excellent! I wish you luck.
Let's get that map.
Let us get that map.
Oh, yeah. Here's them off. There we are. And we can't... Yep, can't fast travel. I never did use fast travel in my first playthrough. Robo Boys. Alright, let's go talk with Kip. Yeah, no, right. I just pretty much forgot fast travel was there the whole time. Now I know. If I ever want a quick speed run this game, I'll have to remember fast travel. Safe. Well, probably still have this document. $954,797. 954,797. Oop, not that. Ah, poo. One short. There. Oh, interesting. I did put it in right? 954. Alright, different code. Well, the zeros didn't work. Sure. No, I don't speedrun any games. No, I don't know. Nah, there are no games that I'm that, I'm pretty familiar with several, but, speedrunning for me, like, it just becomes boring after a while. Like, the tedium. I've gone through the first Dark Souls pretty quickly a couple times, but, like, not anywhere near a speedrunner's time or anything like that. To me, I just get, I just lose interest. It's like, okay, I'm getting good at this, I'm done. Like, I don't know. The light bulb. So, are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You got the eyes of a cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. But that robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. This world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here? Then you must be headed toward the tower. Mm-hmm. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb. Or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. What's inside the tower? I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least, nobody history knows. Then, who built it? Hold on, was my... No, it's good. Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? He never told me it went anywhere. Got this. Something's poking out from the shelf. Ah! It's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. It may help you. Oh, are you sure? Yes, I have many. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. So, let's go to this forbidden area again. Wait! Oh yeah, I play a little bit of Kaizo. I've done 2 Kaizos. 2 full games. I think it was Slim World and Quickie World. But the more hardcore ones, I'm not that good yet. But I've gotten some of the basics down. It's fun getting the hang of shell wall jumping. It's really hard to pull off, and I'm still no pro at it. But my husband Sean, he does Kaizo. Like he's only been at it for less than a year, and he's already like, I don't know if he's won a race yet, but he's second place several. And he's on like the top tier lists for a few games. Like, I think he's in the top 20 for Grand Poo World 2. He goes by Darkanine. But yeah, he's he's only been doing it for a little while, and already he's really good at it. So I played a couple Kaizos, and I do have a penchant for platformers. I just haven't. I enjoy variety streaming. That's my preference. The one downside to variety stream that it's got its ups and downs. The up is that I get to play whatever I want, so I love that. The down is that I tend to, like, the audience isn't always very high, and that's fine. You know, it's understandable. You know, people like consistency, and I'm not always offering that. I'm offering what I want to play in the games that I love. I'm just trying to share that with the folks who come to watch me, and I'm just happy when folks come by and chat and hang out. But yeah, recently I've been playing through the latest God of War game. It's about a year old now. It's excellent. It's really fun. But glad to take a momentary break from that to play a game like this, for sure. I saw you heading toward this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter, it's my duty to accompany you at least once.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I don't know if I've beaten 100-man Mario on hard in Mario Maker. 2 is coming out soon, right? On Switch. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. I can't wait. Good. Yeah, and Clever is one of Clever and Anton and Sam. They're regulars on the on my channel, and yeah, I'm glad y'all like variety. That's good. Good. It's a fun. All right. There's a little gadget on the ground. It looks kind of like a camera. What's left of a camera, anyway. Probably even part of a robot at one point. Oh. Or not. I don't know. But I say that I like variety, but I did, for the last the first 5 months of this year, I finally finished my series in May, but I started early January and it went to early May. I played all the Zeldas that I was able to. I called it LOZ from A to Z. I played them from release date onwards. Unfortunately, I had to skip the 3DS ones. Emulating just wasn't working well, and I don't have a modded 3DS to be able to plug in an HDMI to play it on my computer. But I played, other than the 3DS ones, I played every single Zelda from start to finish. Whew! It was a journey. It was I really started twitching, getting into Twitch more consistently. Playing it is just part of my daily routine in January, and I kind of hit it hard. I have regularly play 3 to 4 hours at a time. All right, let's see if I can go this way now. Look at that. That's something new. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. Oop, part of my mic is sticking in the camera. There we go.
I saw something? It was like a really short dream just now, like the fox.
Oh.
I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
You know, now that you've mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair, I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream, and he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch. Or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does that robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I never met him myself. Only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hey, Phoenix, how are you doing? Hey, Jarby, how are you, best Zelda nerd? Yay. I'm doing just wonderful, thank you. So, ooh, man, like, the weather outside today, like, it is blue, it's bright, but not, like, too, glaringly bright, and it's warm in a very comforting way. I did the weekly shopping, and got a good amount of sun. It was a good Memorial Day. It's a relaxy day. Hold on, something in my pocket is... Oh boy. What? That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Who? Oh? However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah. And it was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Well, thank you. Thanks, Kip. It's glowing now? Okay. Minecart. Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already, so it looks like we're on the right track. Okay. Okay. Page. Nope, okay. Maybe you should inspect the journal a bit closer. Okay. Oops. Phantom Drain. Like, that's the, alright, I guess I'll use something. I don't know. How about the, hey, where's the necklace? Oops. Don't screw drive the book. Use the screwdriver to pull out the lens? Okay. Done. I can't combine those. I can't combine those. Alright. Fair enough. What does Kip say if I try to leave? Ready to leave? Mm-hmm.
assistance? We're good, thanks. Back to the caves. Well, could mean it's blue. Why is it blue? Maybe I gotta line it up. Okay, with the firefly. Boom! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Got it. What just happened? That is one way to make it work. One way to make it work. Did you see that, Darby? This minecart just showed up out of thin air. I wasn't looking, though. I was just looking at the journal like you told me. Maybe we should find that robot lady. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though, which means it likely detected the motion of this room and sent itself over. Ah, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is that minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Darby, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along on the rails. But doesn't that look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being, which you are. Gotcha. All right, let's go. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, for sure it is. Well, yeah, there are clovers scattered around right outside too. Yeah, there's a. Anton was saying there's a clover right there on the ground. Oh, show. Oh, look at that! Is that like the spot that I was supposed to be standing on? That's probably exactly where it was. That's cute. A nice little subtle detail there, game. Hello. Do you need anything? Nah. Okay. Oh, I've had plenty of experience with those kind of puzzles. One of the Zelda games I didn't get to play, Phantom Hourglass, has a puzzle that's kind of similar to that, lining up maps and whatnot. Ah, I see what they're going for now. It did take me a while, though, a good minute or two, but it's a nice one. Use your journal. Knowledge is power. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. The author. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You're going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please, turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Nico's already in danger. Hopefully find a more hopeful route. Alright. Computer terminals. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Darby's with me. Alright, stay safe. Alright, one of these charge stations. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. Hello, Yellow Eye. Haha. Hello, Yellow. I recognize the light in your eyes. You're the person I'm destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff, so I'm guessing Darby sent me. With him being God and all. The robot looks a bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you don't know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh! We got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't here when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So, how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. Looks like he took a thing out of his head. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Darby. A resistance of this world. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disc back once you've had the backup. Residential tracking machine. For reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross. Medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building. Okay. Interesting. Profit bot 0. Backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Alright. Error. Backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay, then. If only I had my fast travel. Robots! Like, I'm pretty sure these correspond to the buildings north of this area. This takes a lot. Alright.
So, like, would I be on the right track, though, going up to the northern part with a gas mask and, you know, figuring out which buildings? Yeah, okay. So I know what it is. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna cheese this a little bit and just pull up the code. I know how to solve the puzzle. It's going to take a long time to solve the puzzle. I'm just gonna do it this way. Just be careful not to get spoilers. Yeah, I'll try to. I'll try not to get spoilers. Let's see. I'll type in part of this note, that way it'll be quicker to find it. Residential tracking machine. There we go. That'll make it easier. Okay, got it. Oh, thank you. That helps. Okay. What? 18. 19. These. Ah, my bad. Ah, yeah. Robot for 18. Yeah, right on. Thank you. Map reconfiguration successful. There, that saved us a good 30 minutes. Please insert disk. All right. Preparing backup. Writing to disk. 26% complete. 34% complete. 40% complete. 100% complete. Ejecting disk. Thanks. Does this work? Let me see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Are you okay? Sure. So, I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProphetBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait. A prophet robot, like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the ProphetBot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traveled the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun, or you didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Darby has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh.
thought something was weird. When I woke up at that house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Darby's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Darby if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time.
It looks like you were at least aware of it. To some extent.
It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through this world. I just remember Darby. It's really starting to freak me out.
Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too.
But
you are a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus.
focus on what?
Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes.
All right. No. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower.
There we go.
I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun. It feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am.
Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session.
NPC?
You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Darby wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Darby initiates the program.
The program?
The world machine. A universe simulator that runs on Darby's computer. We're all in it right now.
So we're not real?
Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw in the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer, which Darby operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Darby has to be in constant contact with you. If Darby ends the program, the world will go into a stasis.
Does Darby know this?
Of course. From Darby's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that they may have installed on their computer. They also regenerate the world as many times as they'd like, now that their restriction is nullified. All that is constant with their concept of what a computer game looks like.
So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if anything is just fake?
Fake is a harsh word, but...
And why did Darby never tell me anything about any of this?
I cannot speak for Darby.
I just want to go home. But every time Darby runs the program, I come back?
Correct.
Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long?
Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you can't break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved.
That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Darby, aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears that we have some confusion here. Darby did not build the world, Nico. Oh. Darby only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. The author. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there is nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me after all. I had a suspicion that this might be the author in robot form. You being here was due to his help. Oh. I guess it was something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants you to have one final attempt at fixing it. He might need to do it through you. Okay. Though I might be wrong on that. Still a possibility. I've just got a lot of theories running through my head. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last minute, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright. Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything else isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, growing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Darby to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now. But please, be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Shh. Trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Hey, you okay in here? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It is likely that
structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous, expectations. Darby and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood.
Oh, okay.
Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside.
Wait, I want to ask you. She left.
If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't even think they can comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you.
All right. Wait, then what about you? How did you know?
We never had this conversation, remember?
So he stands.
All right, come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of the bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now... Nico is upset. What even happened in the room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Darby. But you've chosen to trust what that man said. You've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong.
Ah!
The minecart. Earthquake.
The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do?
Wait. The exit just caved in, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me.
Where to?
The way out. It is a pretty track. It's very nice. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah, for sure. Nice how the ominous voice cares about Nico. There's something there. Okay, all of us are here. Here's an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I'm not strong.
I'm not that strong either.
If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Yeah. Whew. Come on. Show off. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here.
So this is the way out?
There wasn't any data on the path in this server room. In the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I tried. I really did. But I... Destabilize... I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to text you, but can't hold off forever.
What was that?
Here too?
Watch out! No spoileries. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to...
You, robot! What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out!
Come on.
But what about her?
Get out. Come on. No.
What do we do?
You have to take this.
What? The memory disk? But...
This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc.
But what happens if I hit the squares? Hurry! They're both. Darby, I don't understand. The world, the prophet bot, he was saying... Is this world really just... Is it? Yeah. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up.
Oh, do what with my voice?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
And also, hi, Dork Princess.
If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is just already so messed up.
Oh, just kind of breaking sentences, the glitchy thing.
If the squares don't get fixed, that will happen, and the
like, just kind of controlled stuttering and placing my voice in different spots in my head. It's just kind of an in the moment thing. It just felt like the right way to present that. Yeah, it's a little spontaneous.
If the squares don't get fixed, what'll happen to the world? Where would I even go? Well, thank you so much, Dork Princess. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I'll have to maybe go back and review those spots later and try to. Maybe that's a skill I can build for myself. But a lot of it was just spontaneous, and it just felt like the right thing to do in the moment. I think I remember something. Thank you all. That really means a lot. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun, and then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. Looks like parts of the ground are missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. Nice. They're safe.
I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate.
The big robot, right?
Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station.
All right. Should be out here. Yep. Isn't that the city gate? It's...
Please do not approach. The gate, it's closed until further notice.
Well, I'm wondering what our plant friend is going to look like that we saved in the first attempt. There's squares all over the big robot.
Ah, that is outside of my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins.
All right. All right, kids. I think I know which way we're going to be going. That flooded area. Next to where the kids lived. But first, I want to go see Plant Lady if I can. Maze. I want to go see Maze. Oh, there were a few tears yesterday, and some very intense feelings. I feel like I take some medicines that I feel like sometimes make it more difficult to physically cry, even when the feelings are there, even when the emotion of crying freely is there, but sometimes my tears are dry. That's all. But yes, yeah, last night, a lot, and certain parts of today. Hi, Maze.
Savior, you're here to see me.
What happened to you?
Hold on. I need to concentrate.
Huh?
The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines.
You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together?
My powers. The best I could do, yes.
Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it.
Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster.
But
if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Do not worry. I am fine.
Thank you, Maze. That's a good kind of self-actualization. Fear is good here. It helps me be strong. It's like in some situations, like anger can be good, like a righteous anger to make you want to, do something positive to make the world better. Sadness is good as a release of emotion and understanding of a situation beyond just wanting to feel happiness or strength or peace. All the emotions matter.
Hello, person. 2 children residing near here.
Gonna do it this time?
The pathway is blocked. By blocks.
Wait a minute.
I remember something about this. Just kick the block.
Never knew it'd be that easy.
Ow. My foot. Ow.
Guys, get away from that.
Oh. The door.
I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon.
Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay?
Oh, my stars! You're the savior!
Ah!
It's an honor to meet you.
Yes!
I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is,
It's got squares in it.
Yes, Alula, thank you.
It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares. They're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time.
Last time?
Nothing. Almost let that slip, Darby. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico.
Nico? Oh gosh. Would it not be rude to call you by your name?
No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? No, not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course.
Whew. You were saying about the gate?
Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds. That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. All right. In that case, please follow us. Not the squares. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now.
We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever.
Normally, this courtyard would be where we meet up. Where we meet up.
I hope he comes back soon.
Ball. It's a ball.
That's mine. It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though.
All right. Here we go. I bet it's another journal thing. Yep, look at that. Didn't even have to look at the picture. Well, hold on. I want to look at it before I looked at the wrong thing. I can't combine those. So let's see what it looks like. Or, we gotta activate it first. No person.
Nico! Nico, what's wrong?
You look like you were about to faint.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Oh?
Earlier, I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second.
Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see.
I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh! I was right!
Huh?
When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Darby, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room.
So let's look at it first. Rockin', there we go. And right on the clover. Oh, maybe a little, there we go.
Wow!
How did that boat get there?
Okay, I'm pretty sure this has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens.
Seriously?
The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then, I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we're in, and then a minecart showed up.
What?
What?
That sounds freaky.
No, it doesn't. Darby must have done something.
Still.
Hey, we have a boat now! We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again!
But,
come on, Calamus. Nico and Darby are with us.
well, if Darby made the boat appear, it should be safe.
What do you think, Darby?
I think no. No. Not after our last two friends got killed in the squares. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Can we go yet?
Do I get a choice? I don't get a choice!
Oh! Here we go!
Alright.
Oh, so pretty. Oh, they got bird feet and bird wings.
I thought it was just their clothes that was bird inspired, but they're total bird people. Cute.
It's so pretty in here. Ah, big eyes. Look at that. Look at that sparkly shiny. Ooh, look at that one over there.
Oh, this is nice. Please don't show up squares. Please spare the children.
We made it.
Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects.
Okay.
Let's go find Mom. It's a gravestone. There they are. Well, let's go find them. We have to go around. Oh, hello. You're the person. It's you.
My name is Nico.
Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric.
Oh! I'm supposed to be looking for you too.
I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying you would be on your way to the city.
He did?
He sent me a message after his memories were restored.
Oh.
He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea.
Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane?
What? This plane? Hold on, I'm getting a little mess. There we go.
That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Lula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually.
Your dad invented planes?
Flying machine.
It's cool either way.
Thanks. Thanks? But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating this machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. Yeah, I like his design too. He's really cool. I like it. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall.
You almost crashed? That's terrible.
It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands on the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back in the main islands?
Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out.
No.
He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head.
Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back.
Really?
It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city.
Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now.
If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand.
Oh? What's wrong with it?
The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced.
Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Darby and I help you with those things?
Maybe. The problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here.
We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now.
I'm thinking of the scene from Night in the Woods where May is like, sticks and mud. Maybe that can make some tire repair. Maybe that can repair a tire. Nico deserves pancakes, I agree. Oh, what happened? Did the stream go offline or something, Anton?
Hey, do you know where I could find a battery?
Good question. We, don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is.
Gotcha, thanks.
Do you know where I could find some gears?
Gears? What's that?
It's like a metal circle thing with teeth.
A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have.
Magpie?
You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk.
Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
He's such a weirdo.
Let's look at this grave. It's a gravestone. It's their mommy's gravestone. Alright, I guess back through. Unless there's a shortcut. I don't think so. Gate, I guess. Cool. First time I've actually used fast travel. Hooray! The bridge is broken. Alright, now to get to Magpie. Well, we can go through this main cave area, and I know there are a couple other exits other than the one we came in. Like one to the left, I believe. Yep, there we go. Ah! These squares are just everywhere. Oh, I could go for some McDonald's French fries right now. Well, okay, so this is that place. Let's go up and to the right then. More of those squares. Okay. Traveler. Can't fast travel indoors. For some reason. No reason given. You just can't. Alright. So only two ways out of, I guess, 3 total exits. This one, maze, and the kids' room. This place. I would think it would be closer to the gate. Yep. They're in the door. Let's go past this way. Okay. Well, I guess back to the graveyard. Maybe there's a way around. Let's go. Okay. It's a little island. Maybe I'll talk to Maze. Maybe I'll do that. Perhaps she can help us out with that bridge. Yo, crowbar. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do you need to find again?
A battery for the engine, and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again.
It's a crowbar. Okay, can't have it. Alright, I'm going to Maze then. Courtyard. This will be the quicker route. Some vines over that one bridge. Hello. I, have something to ask of you. Yes. It looks like most of the bridges around Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible?
difficult. Bridges are in a very specific locations over water. Need to fix the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength.
Oop, hold on. Getting a notification. I'm just going to turn off my friends list. Offline. There we go. That'll be...
Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you...
Poor Maze. I appreciate it. You're a good. Yeah, the room goes abruptly silent. Here we go. Let's go get our things. Magpie, where are thy? The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village of Ekyui should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, you're the trader guy.
Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though.
Oh, do you have anything like gears?
Gears? Like the metal spiny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song, the music box.
That's a music box.
Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there.
Oh, that might work.
But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. What am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Magpie. It's a blanket covered in shiny things. Still kind of sad I lost most of my stuff. Anything else you got? By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the Glen said hi. Also ask him if he has more music boxes for trading.
Will do.
We know that guy, Cedric. Oh, hello. It's the demon goat. Oh, what a day. Where's the other? Oh yeah, the Robo Center. Looking for robot things. Is that it? The Robo Center? Or was it further off? Battery. Let's go find a battery, which I suppose would be... Yep, with the rest of the stuff. Alright. Maybe in the one house, then. Closest thing to a facility we saw. I found you!
Hello. Looks like the Glen is deteriorating
deteriorating faster than ever now.
Hi. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village, literally.
It's okay, thanks. No stew. I want a battery. We gotta find it. Ah!
Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. Squares. This island has more moss covering than our old village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess.
The land fragmentation's happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down.
They saved you.
The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us.
Yeah. Could be that I have another theory. One of those robots inside the facility might give me a battery or something. Are you okay? I want to go back home. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land.
My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not grown up yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back into the area with the robots. I guess that makes more sense than anything else. I doubt that I can remove one from this guy, huh? No. Alright. So, let's go check. In here, there are 2 robos around.
The deeper ruins are ahead. Do note that they are partially flooded.
What about the other robot? The robot man. Okay. Huh. Do you mean the perfectly normal goat? You're heading out? Alright, cool. Have some nutrients. I also need some. I haven't even had a lunch.
Hello, person. 2 children reside here.
I need a battery. Trouble. That's Maze's home. Will do. Are these batteries? Nope. Those ain't batteries. I guess I'll just kind of want to ask Calamus again. So I'm going to go talk to him. Callie, where's the battery? Said something about robots. Robots in the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Tried that. Okay, I'll do it again then. That may be one that I missed. This way. It's a research station, but yes, got it. I probably
Yeah, might as well at this point. Where to go? I don't know. Oh, here's something. A Betty.
I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap?
Sure. Well, yes, take a nap. You can have a nap. Get some pictures. Okay, cool. Rockin', thank you.
Oh, no pictures. Yeah, I thought I looked south. Ah, here we go.
There we go.
The research station. Okay. There it is. Okay. Back to this very sad game.
Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort.
Yeah. Let's see, who would have a battery? Probably further along.
Hi. Hello, person. This is the main generator of Glen.
Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency.
I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Darby?
We did. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator.
Oh! Wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Darby and I should go find another one.
Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do it you must.
Oh. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Darby. Sad. We depowered it. Yeah, we did. Alright. Yeah, back to the first law of robotics. It's very utilitarian. If you're going to save everyone by doing this. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again?
Oh, okay, I got those. I just gotta give them to you.
We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of those ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people there. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. We found a battery. Oh, nice! I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. All right. I got you. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a little while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these parts. And there's a bolt that keeps getting stuck, and don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
What is probably Kip? What does she look like?
This is going to sound strange, but she's a fox.
Oh, interesting.
We sort of met her.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met Rue?
The memories are still really blurry, though.
I see.
It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with... and just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. Then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of this mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know?
Perfect timing for that question, Torque Princess. How does Cedric know how Nico was here before?
Aren't you guys all supposed to be code?
Well,
I'm not sure what to even believe anymore.
I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything.
Your father is involved in the world machine?
You could say that. The acceleration of the square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time.
So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad.
Well, you know how the simulation works, right?
How everything is code?
Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version.
You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he?
Yeah.
But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself?
That's, not really what happened.
So, what happened?
Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? The music's silent.
He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it.
Ah, you know of it at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. I knew it. They're basically avatars, is my guess. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. prototype was built to predict the future. But the specifics of this Messiah... and the specifics, but as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code.
How did that code escape the old world?
I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aids from the standard hardware, asides from the standard hardware, it was also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware.
Darby?
Yeah. The operator, Darby, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming a god in the process.
So, Darby was the living person you needed to borrow.
So basically, from what I'm gathering from this, the author, his dad, I think his dad's the author from all the signs. The person who made this world is a conversion of the old world, and it was sent elsewhere, which means onto the internet, was sent in game form to anyone who would play it. That's what I'm gleaning from this.
So, Darby was the living person you needed to borrow?
No. That would be you.
But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready.
All right.
I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know?
So, how does flying work?
Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect.
Not really.
I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyways. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air.
I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going.
You mean those two running over here now?
Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares.
It looks like they're headed in this direction.
That's
fast. Calamus, right?
Yeah?
How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then is it is a priority that we take you to the city first, Nico.
But what about them?
I can make a detour later and drop you guys off to the city if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, almost done. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there.
You're taking us to the city?
If you wish.
Oh, yeah!
All right. I'll be back in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
You guys sure you'll be fine here?
Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
All right, then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Skip the pleasantries. Run for your lives.
I know. I'm just gonna have to end it for here now. I have plans for the rest of my day, and I'll pick it up next time. We get some pretty pictures to end this one though. Nice.
Yay. Cuties.
I will be. I'll finish this tomorrow. I'll have more time. Phew. Made it. You okay there?
That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch.
Hey, Darby. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying.
Oh, you're welcome?
And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the World Machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So, I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright. Now, let me just...
No! No. There. Trapped on the island. Calamus. Alula. There.
We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk.
All right.
Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find the door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. I know exactly what he's talking about. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
All right. What about you, though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back. Nice.
What? Are you okay?
What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine!
Don't scare me like that. Hey, Darby. Let's do our best.
We will. We will. Okay. Well. Quit and record your progress. Yes. this is going to be it for now, everyone. I'll finish this tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching with me. I'll see y'all next time, all right? And for now, laters. Bye.